will be an opening statement from coach. We'll take questions from the student athletes. Dismiss the student athletes, come back to coach. As always, please introduce yourself and your organization. Give me a signal and we'll get to everybody. Go ahead with your opening statement, coach.
Yeah, first off, congratulations to Kansas City. It's back-to-back days. They've had to play with 7 players. Showed a ton of toughness in both games. Mintz is playing at a really high level. But credit to them. I thought they played well when they got here. They had a lot of adversity this year with some injuries and things like that. And have just played 2 good basketball games. Obviously disappointed in our performance. I knew coming in with just being able to watch a little yesterday, we might have the jitters for a few minutes. It ended up being a whole half before we really settled in, and then just couldn't make a shot in the fourth quarter. I think we cut it to 2 and ended up finishing 2 for 13 from the field in the fourth quarter. And some of it just came down to shot making and shot missing, and we didn't finish enough plays to get over the hump.
Go ahead with questions for the student athletes. We'll go right here.
How would you describe those switching quarters?
Out of character, I guess. That's what I would say. We weren't us and we weren't settling in, but we got to move on from it and just go to the next play. And I think we did that in the third quarter, but wasn't enough.
We think I have a rally. There's a flurry there. What was going on?
I think one play just led to another. We turned it up on defense, got some steals, and we got some easy run out layups. But in the fourth quarter, we only made 10 points. So just got to figure a way how to get through that.
We'll go right here.
Adonis of WBA, Dory said jittery. Did you get that sense as well? And why? Why would you think that was the case here today?
Yeah, I think it's just a big atmosphere. There's a lot of juices flowing, like he said. And I mean, some of our players haven't been in that experience before. So just got to move on from it and go to the next play and switch your mentality a little bit, move the ball around, and just, like I said, move on.
Mel, did you think when you guys got the 2 to start the fourth quarter that the run was going to keep going? Why do you think it didn't happen in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, I probably honestly couldn't tell you why it stopped, but I mean, just the third quarter kind of shows the team that we can be, and us making a run like that shows a lot about us, and sad we couldn't pull it out throughout the fourth, but we made a good run in the third.
Any other questions for the student athletes? All right, ladies, thank you. You can head back to the locker room. Go ahead with questions for coach. We'll go right here.
Pretty good. Favorite. Is that something new territory?
I don't know. I don't know if that had any effect, Jeff, on what we were. I think we've played them twice in 2 really close games. I'm not sure. And I think we anticipated a pretty tough game today. I did think we would come out and play a lot better than we did. We had great practice shoot around this morning and we're feeling good. You could just see a couple plays where we don't come up with the loose ball or we don't finish the one at the basket, multiple possessions in a row, and the frustration grows and you just settle into a couple disappointing possessions and it's hard to get in rhythm. We got in rhythm in the third quarter a little bit, changed defenses and provided a spark, but just couldn't extend it and keep it going in the fourth.
As a coach, how do you what are you trying to do to correct? I think you get 9 missed layups in the first half. I'm just uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I mean, those are, you want to say uncharacteristic, but it's been, when we haven't played well this year, that has been probably the issue. And free throw shooting. We didn't shoot free throws very well today either. I mean, when you go back and when we reevaluate our season, when we've been able to throw it inside and finish plays at a good level, we win almost all those games. When we haven't been able to finish inside and haven't made free throws, we haven't played well. And that's just, I love Taylor. I love Binky. They had a tough day finishing today. Do plenty of other things to help us, but it was hard inside. And then they're playing a matchup zone, makes it hard to get good threes off. So you don't shoot it good from the outside and you don't finish well on the inside and then don't make free throws. It's hard to put up enough. I don't know. They're one of the few teams that has, big 4s and 5s and play in the low post and have some physicality to them. Most everybody else is playing one of those guys at a time, and they've played games where they've played 3 of them at a time. So it's just a different feel in there, trying to score over and around bigger players.
Some players mentioned it too. Did you feel that was an advantage going in?
Yeah, I mean, we were hoping, hey, they played last night. Let's get stops and get out and run the floor and get out in transition. But you got to get stops. I mean, we couldn't stop Mensa in the first quarter, first and second quarter. And she did the same thing to us at our place, and we thought we changed defenses and got that corrected. But kids that are really good and athletes are able to get to their good stuff a lot of times. And she was able to do that today, regardless of what we did.
Much of this is a gut punch out, any kind of season, regular season had.
It's a little bit of one. Dom, I was excited for our team to be here. I thought they were mentally ready to do some good things here and enjoy and just kind of put a good cap on what we thought was a good regular season. So they're all pretty crushed right now. And they should be. We all are. It's just disappointing to get to this environment and in such a great place and then perform so bad.
Coach, does the play-in format give the team that's already played a game and already loosened up a chance to have a little advantage in the game? But
That's a good question. I thought about it a couple weeks ago when we were going to be the 2 or the 3. Would you rather know all week who you're going to play and be able to prepare for 4 or 5 days for that game? And then those guys getting to play last night and being on the floor and shooting, you don't get any practices or shoot arounds on that floor. And so that's what I said. I told our team before, I said, hey, use all your extra adrenaline on defense to do the right things and do what we talk about. You may shoot an air ball and we may throw it out of bounds. That happens a lot. Your first time out, let's just get settled in the first few minutes, but it just took way longer. So I couldn't tell you, to be honest. There's probably some advantage that way. There's probably some advantage for us too.
Any other questions for Coach?